First, we had the Grand Inquisitor, which Kanan eventually dispatched. Then, we got the 5th brother and the 7th sister, who are just as useless as the Grand Inquisitor. And then, in the Star Wars Rebels mid-Season 2 trailer, we saw a 4th Inquisitor. As always, when a new Inquisitor is introduced into Star Wars Rebels, especially when they are masked, a ton of random theories and speculation starts to be thrown around as to the identity of the new Inquisitor. So today I'm going to be running through a few of the theories that I've seen and talking about their validity, and we're going to come to a conclusion as to who this Inquisitor could actually be. Also, something I really want to quickly add is that this Inquisitor, just at first glance, looks a lot more powerful than the Inquisitors we've seen so far. In this shot in the Star Wars Rebels mid-season trailer, we can actually see Kanan laying knocked out behind the Inquisitor, and he looks to be in pretty bad shape. So that instantly screams to me, power. Like I talked about in my mass-produced Inquisitor video, this Inquisitor also has the same lightsaber as the 3 Inquisitors we've already seen, indicating that there's a lot more of them that could be dispatched if needed. So now onto some theories. When I first saw this trailer, after the initial reaction of bloody hell, this Inquisitor looks badass, I thought, is that Galen Marek, Starkiller? Is it possible that they could bring back Starkiller or Galen Marek from Star Wars The Force Unleashed Legends and put him back into the canon? The reason I thought this initially is due to the helmet that this 4th Inquisitor is wearing. Those of you that are fans of Star Wars The Force Unleashed and ever chose the dark side option, or ever played the Ultimate Sith edition of the original Star Wars The Force Unleashed, you will realise that the helmet that Galen Marek or Starkiller has on the cover art or in-game is very, very similar to what the 4th Inquisitor is wearing in the trailer. If it was Starkiller, then it would explain why this Inquisitor is so much more powerful than the other Inquisitors at first glance. Personally, I don't think it's Starkiller, and I really hope it isn't. Don't get me wrong, the Star Wars The Force Unleashed games are epic, and they're my favourite Star Wars game to date. But Starkiller is so epic in his own non-canon legends that it's best to just keep that as non-canon and not bring him back, because they'd have to tamper a lot with his story, and it would make the overall idea of Starkiller and Galen Marek so much worse in my opinion, so I hope they do leave Starkiller as not canon. Of course, we haven't heard the Inquisitor speak yet, so we don't know whether it's male or female, but at first glance I thought it was female. I'm not trying to be sexist here or degrading to women, but at first glance the Inquisitor seems a lot nimbler and a lot leaner than the 5th brother, and very similar to the 7th sister in its acrobatic sense and more agility based compared to the 5th brother's power. And with this, as always, comes the speculation that this Inquisitor could finally be what many people have predicted, and that it is Barriss Offee from the Clone Wars. As I mentioned in another video of mine, with Ahsoka coming back, it would make a lot of sense for Barriss to also come back because they have that rivalry. Obviously, Barriss tried to frame her for the bombings of the Jedi Temple and got her expelled from the Jedi Order. Although I'd like to see it be Barriss, and I think it'd make a really interesting story between her and Ahsoka, I don't think it is Barriss either. Many people have suggested that this Inquisitor is a beast of some sort, and many people believe that it is indeed a Trandoshan. What has led many people to believe this is the unusual hands and feet of this Inquisitor as we see in this photo. I admit that this 4th Inquisitor doesn't exactly look too human-like, but I think the fact that it is Trandoshan is maybe a bit far-fetched. People claim that the Inquisitor's helmet, the Inquisitor's hands, the Inquisitor's feet could suggest that it is a Trandoshan, but really, could a Trandoshan fit into Inquisitor armor, and would he become an Inquisitor? Well, that's something that's down to your speculation, but personally, I do not believe the 4th Inquisitor is a Trandoshan. But I do believe that the 4th Inquisitor is a new species. I don't believe the 4th Inquisitor is a human, and I don't believe it's the same as the 5th brother and 7th sister. But yeah, those are some theories for the new 4th Inquisitor that is due to appear in the second half of Star Wars Rebels Season 2. So as always, be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts on the theories I've covered in this video, as well as your own thoughts on who this new Inquisitor could be, down below in the comment section as you always do. If you have enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button and maybe that subscribe button as well. Have a very nice day, and may the Force be with you always.